The day I picked up my new barn buddy from animal control, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I figured since I already had a cat and I had a barn, I knew all I needed to about adopting a feral cat. I have learned so much more since that day. The Barn Buddy program is designed to take feral cats off city streets where they're a nuisance, spay or neuter them, tip their ears, and give them a new chance at life. The only requirements of me was some kind of shelter and regular food, and the only requirement of the cat, a mistrust of human contact. It was mid September when we went to get this new barn dweller, and the only instructions I was given were don't try to pet him or stick your hands in the cage. All I saw was his orange coloring and this very scared 6-month old kitten. Because of his color and the color of the fields being harvested along our drive home, we named him Harvest. I put his cage in the barn with food and water and opened the door and walked away. We didn't see him again for a few days, but his food dish was empty every day. I set about convincing this cat to trust me. We built him an elaborate house with the front and back door for easy escape, fully insulated, and he never used it, preferring to hide under the shed or in the corner of the barn. I saved leftover chicken and turkey to bribe him to come closer to me and talk to him. I told him it was okay to be friends, that we would never hurt him. 3 months later, he finally let me touch him, and he loved to be touched. And as long as I didn't make any sudden or quick movements, I was his person. When the temperature dropped to -30, I convinced him to come into the garage that was heated and gave him a litter box and a few beds and a bowl full of food. I'd spend every morning and evening in the garage playing with him and petting him, and he'd spend the days outside hunting or on an adventure. He was content, and I slept better at night knowing he wasn't going to freeze. When we had to move, there was no way I was leaving my feral barn buddy behind. We had no barn or garage, just an open woodshed, so I brought him inside and introduced him slowly to his sister Waffles. She in no way wanted a brother or appreciates his kittenisms, but tolerates him the best she can. He's a happy hunter, weather permitting, as he does not appreciate cold or wet paws anymore, and he's a happy inside cuddler. He knows that he has a bowl full of food whenever he needs a snack and fresh water in his water fountain. Harvest and Waffles get treats every night together and for a few minutes pretend to actually like each other. This barn buddy, once considered unadoptable, is feral no more. Now he's family.